Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome to whatever the hell this is. I mean, listen, I warned you. I warned you. I was back on my League of Legends BS. You know what? I'll be the contrarian. If it lands on me, you're screwed. You're getting 7 gold. Out of all these options, 7 gold is the worst one. But if you dare step up to me, Senna double 5T. Yeah, okay. Um, so here's the thing. How does this work? What is Teamfight Tactics? Is this League of Legends? Yes and no. So Teamfight Tactics is an auto battler where essentially you can't sell the artifact anvil at the very beginning, understood. Basically, how it works is very simple, right? For some reason, I don't have the League of Legends mouse cursor because the game is broken. But essentially, we go round by round. First 3 rounds, you fight like a bunch of minions, it doesn't matter. And our goal here is to build a team that is capable... Ooh. I mean, both of these are... I mean, actually, all of these are cracked, but I kind of want to go with Gold Collector because the execute's so good. I guess we'll buy Kog'Maw. So, right off the bat, I'm pretty bad at Teamfight Tactics, you know what I mean? We got a duelist line right here. I'm pretty bad at Teamfight Tactics. I'm not very good. I play it casually. This is ranked mode, for what it's worth. This is ranked mode. I just enjoy playing the ranked mode because it is what it is, you know? Honestly, I'm down with Arcanists. So, when I started playing this blind, for this tier, I guess you could say this set, whatever it's called, I had the best success with Ghost Dryads being backed up by Arcanists. And I climbed to silver with that, and then I started actually paying attention to the meta, and I've been hard stuck in silver, so... Gain free for rerolls, +1 for each of your heavenly champions. I'm actually kind of down with a cut above. Every 2 takedowns, Storyweaver Kale. Alright, sorry. That's the hard pivot. I apologize.
Come closer.
You can't you can't just do that. You can't just put that out there. This is Umbral Reaper, Dragon Lord Sage? I actually kind of want to probably do Sage a little bit. Go ahead and give you this. And I think I'm probably just good to sell. I want to keep... I think I want to do Dragon Lords as well. Dragon Lords are pretty fun.
Come close.
We do need to start saving up money at some point, so let's get... I'm probably not going to use Arcanists. I can't imagine a Lowy sort of being in here. So every 2 takedowns, Storyweaver Kale gets permanently buffed. Now, she might not get that second takedown because that's a Nico, and Nico doesn't die. So we actually, yeah, we actually didn't do anything here. I'm a little bit worried, because I see the Bard. Everybody goes Bard. Everybody goes Bard. There's always a Bard. Your build is good enough if it can kill Bard. That's the way that I think of this game. Nico is so strong. Nico is so strong, but we don't really have an Arcanist line. Like, I would probably rather do Sage. So I would probably rather do, like, Dragon Lord Sage, something like that. So I think... Yeah, I think we can get rid of you, and then give me Diana, so we've got Sage Power. Sage Power is really nice, because you get, ability power if you're in the back row, and you get Omnivamp if you're in the front row. So it'll boost Diana's and Garen's survivability a little bit. I'm a little bit terrified of what we have right here. I don't think we're gonna win this. That's a terrifying 2-star, or it's a terrifying silver Caitlyn. And they have, like, a mythic emblem right there. You're just dead. Like, I'm sorry. This is a pretty good lobby so far. I mean, we didn't have a very good start, but usually we wouldn't... I don't think that this team should be going on a losing streak this early. So I guess we could start looking at what we want for story weavers. Should probably start making a actual list. So I'm probably just gonna net deck because I'm unoriginal. But we can go... This should just be like a... I shouldn't have to do any like crazy strat, right? I should just be able to like play normally. I think Riven is a story weaver, right? Yeah. And then we're already using Zyra. Probably want to keep her. I know the net deck is like use Alawi and Zoe. And Zoe is a story weaver. So maybe we should... Is there a good Arcanist wall? I should probably watch this. I know we should probably get Galio in at some point. I mean, the good thing is we're going to be able to get a priority item because we're just losing so much. But I was hoping Kale would be a little bit stronger. But Homie really just does have Titan Resolve, Crown's Guard, Hall Crusher. It's a little terrifying. I think Hall's Crusher is not actually like that crazy, but right now I think it is. So we're gonna try to get attack speed for Sivir, I think. A recurve bow would go hard. And I mean we are using a Diana currently, so if the roulette wheel was a little bit nicer to us, I might have grabbed Zoe. So I think... Yeah, the net deck is like you should grab Alawi and Zoe, which makes sense, because Zoe's really strong. Go ahead and give me Galio, and I think Irelia is a Story Weaver too, right? So this is the Story Weaver set, right? These are the lads and the lasses that we want, you know? So we've got a couple of spaces for some originality here, if we would like to ball. And unfortunately... I'm not too happy with it. I don't know if Sage is exactly the way to go. I think people are already building Zoe, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. Now, we could go Altruist here, because we have Riven, so we could get like a Soraka or something. So I guess let's highlight Soraka, just in case she shows up. And then we already have a Diana, wherever she is. I'm very bad with splash arts here when it comes to a unique skin. But we're just getting our ass beat. You know, this is going to go a little bit better, but I think we're going to win this one just because their backline is all, like, bronze. Oh my god, 2 gold? That's crazy. I think we level up here, that's fine. Actually, the thing that I'm bad at... Oh my god, homie's got Anima and Death's Defiance? I think Senna double 5T is gonna win. It's like I read their name at the start of the round. I knew they would be trouble. I mean, we can just, like, go ahead and Dragon Lord it up here for a moment. I think that's fine. Now, we do potentially have, like, an Altruist route we can go when we get a Riven, but we kind of need, like, a Riven first, you know? Like, I don't really... I don't think that was a good idea, rolling that. But we didn't get any Sivers, bro! Everybody else is building goddamn Sivir, maybe. I don't know. But I really like Shen. I really like Shen. Shen's one of my favorite units in this pack so far. And I like to build Ghostly when I can. I think we win this one just because, like, we just do more damage, I think. Uh-oh, we might not. Oh my god! Mrs. President, get down! Never mind. I was a fool. I was a fool. I didn't see the silver Caitlyn firing squad in the back. Oh my god. Invoker could also be kind of interesting as well. Because we get mana to all allies. That seems pretty good. I actually want to run like a full Invoker team sometime, because I think it'd be silly, but...
As you wish.
I don't really know why I'm building Janna right now. She's probably... Like, Janna's really strong, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, Dragon Lord Sage is like a different build. I normally hate going Story Weaver. And I'm actually seeing, like... It's actually not a lot of people... Well, this guy's running Story Weaver, maybe. But, like... I normally hate running Story Weaver because it's like Storyweaver's obnoxious. Like everybody builds Storyweaver. It's so it's sort of like known for being OP. You know what I mean? So it's pretty bad to like. I'm gonna sell this Janna actually, just so that we get the interest. Yo, is that critical hit? That's. Do we want to give her the critical hit, or do we want to like try to get like a Giant Slayer? Because like there are some pretty beefy teams here. Kasai is another one that I'm having a lot of fun running. But this is a great game to just play like. This is a great game to just play like casually. That's huge, by the way. Like unironically, that's so good. So we've got our level 5 or our level 5 Storyweaver right here. So, sorry, I didn't explain this game, because, like, 90% of the people watching this have no idea what's happening. So, basically, there are these characters that are assigned to these, like, teams and sets, and then you build them up, and then they automatically battle. That's basically it. The Alawi with the critical strike gauntlet! Beating up my Janna. So, the good thing about this build that we have with her right here is her critical strike chance is insane, and she executes, which is huge. Like, that's really strong. We win this because of that execute alone. Like, the Collector is OP as hell. But the problem is that our anti-tank is, like, horrible. So we gotta get, like, some sort of, like, Sundering, I don't remember what the other one is called, but we gotta get some shit on file, you know? Like, we're kind of in trouble here. Like, when these Chogats and Malphites and, like, whatever the hell else is being built, like Rek'Sais and stuff, when this shit oh my god. I think I don't know what this does, if it's just, like, if this is just cosmetic, then I know what it does, but if this allegedly does something else, who knows? But this basically, like, I mean, I guess this just means that nobody gets, like, significantly stronger, I guess. 2 training I think we reroll all these. Maybe Cybernetic Bulk. Wait, Cybernetic Uplink, restore mana. That's kind of goated. Actually, hell yeah, I love that. We take those. So I think we need to start focusing on leveling up, because we need to get Zoe and Riven out there ASAP. But the problem is it's like, there's some good shit to be re-rolling here, because we got a 33% chance to get 2 stars, which is kind of what we need, and a 45% chance to get Greys. Now, we do need blues, and we do need a Galio. Galio is really important, and this is one of the reasons why I actually hate running Storyweavers, is that for a Storyweaver, your backline is really, really strong, but your front line sucks. Like, your front line is awful. And so Galio is a really, really strong frontline unit, but he's purple, so he's a 2% chance to get. So unless we can get really lucky and get him on the carousel here, I don't think we're gonna... I think we're gonna start losing pretty hard as the front lines of other teams become more impressive. Because look at that, our frontline units are already dead. So it just comes down to how goated is Sivir right now. And unfortunately, she's not that goated. Oh wait, she's crazy! We still lose because Amumu is way stronger than Kayle, but like, oh my god. Is that a heavenly Amumu? That's crazy. That guy knows what he wants. That's a crazy frontline team. And that's why I was worried about it, is it's like, we are kind of in a situation, I almost want to level up. I'm gonna level up, I'm gonna roll. This is so weird. I actually don't know how to manage the econ very well. That's probably my worst thing about TeamFight Tactics, and probably why I'm stuck in silver. Because, like, it's okay to go on losing streaks. It's okay to lose. We're in 4th place right now. But the thing is, this is, like, insanely, like, swingy, you know? Like, this is gonna swing. Like, Senna double 5T is probably gonna win the game with the crazy shit that they have. So it's like, I'm just a little bit worried. Like, it doesn't mean anything, you know? It just doesn't mean anything. And so our front line's dead again, but, you know, their team is weak enough that, like, Sivir's just goated, so it doesn't matter. There's no way a bronze Teemo and a bronze Zoe kill a 2-star Sivir, a 2-star, or a silver Sivir, a silver Zyra Kayle. So if we see Galio, obviously we want to get him. But other than that, it's like, we probably just want to get, like, a tank item. So, probably I'm not actually seeing a chain vest here. I also really like running Syndra. She's really fun. I started actually playing Syndra in League because she's pretty fun. I don't know. I wanted tanky stats. I guess I don't get mana either. I guess I'll just take her, because she's a champion that we have, and we need, like, a needlessly large rod for something, allegedly.
Deny me no longer.
I don't know. This is kind of, like, crazy. I think we want to add to our front line for sure, just because. Garen, again, TM. Crown's Guard. I don't really want to give, like... Garen is not a magic tank, right? He's an attack tank. Diana's a magic tank. She does magic damage and she heals, but, like, I don't want to mess with that. Let's buy a Nico just because. We'll sell her later. Another thing I didn't explain is, like, these chest things up here. You get one of these every 10 gold and they stay there forever. And you get +1 gold for every one that you have. There are augments that you can get where it's like, hey, oh god, we lost. Oh yeah, this is the freaking Silver Sniper firing squad. Dear god. Raid boss. Your strongest behemoth gains. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Homie's getting tons of stats. We need to, like, start giving items to people, I think. Because we do have that bonus of, like, hey... You can go ahead and have this. I mean, are we gonna, like, okay, hold on. Right now, we are running we're running some Dragon Lords, okay? We're running a Janna. And we're running a Diana, wherever the hell Diana is. I still haven't found her. I'm still looking for Diana. To this day, I have no idea where she is. Is she an earlier unit? Am I going insane? I think I'm going insane. I have no idea where Diana is, because that's Kiana. I don't know if I want to get a Alawi. But somebody is probably a good placeholder until something or other appears, you know? Because we definitely need an Irelia. We definitely need a Galio. Like, those two things are non-negotiable. Like, Irelia is... If you get Irelia with items... Even, like, a bronze Aurelia is really strong. I think we're gonna forgo the Alawi for now. I really like Alawi. I love running Ghosts. I love running Alawi Shen. Alawi Shen as, like, your frontline team is really, really fun. But what we're gonna do... Oh, you're giving me all my favorites. Like, you're showing me a lot of Kasai. The reason why I, like, dipped in rank so hard was because... I tried to make Kasai trick shot work because it's so fun. It's so fun, but it's, like, so inconsistent. I won, like, 1 game with it, and I lost, like, 4. But god, when it works, it's so fun. Hello, Shen. Goodbye, Shen. We have so much money right now. So, good thing we have a, Steadfast Heart's kind of cool. But we're gonna go ahead and do a... Actually, we might... Oh, this gives Shred? Hold on. I'm actually kind of down with this. Like, it's kind of throwing a little bit, but, like... I'm kind of okay with this. Kale's ability hits a wider area. Attacks grant Kale... We gotta get Kale up as a machine gun.
I'm Zoe. What's your name?
At least I think so. Maybe the wider area would be better. But we can't really give Kale, like, a Gunso's Rage Blade, you know? This is a Gunso's Rage Blade for Kale. That's what it does. So we're dead. Our backline got stunned, so that means we lose. Or do we? Maybe we're just built different. I'm looking at this Bard build. I have no idea what Blood is cooking. Like, the thing is... Oh, they have a magnetic remover. Alright, that's what they're doing. The thing with Bard is you give him 2 Gunso's Rage Blades and then a Hex Tech thing, and then it's just like, it's so Jover. Ooh, Dragon. No. Definitely. Definitely Harm Assist, right? But this is kind of cool, though. I'm gonna take Dragon Lord. I think it's more fun.
By your command.
This gives you health. 5% damage. Granting all allies attack speed. So I guess we'll just give it to Riven, right?
This world needs hope.
I guess we'll just do a little re-rolling as a treat. Invoker would be kind of interesting. And Annie's a good front line. I almost want to buy Annie real quick. I don't... Why do we still have that Nico? Get her out of here.
Try to keep up.
Because we don't have... Like, Annie would be a really good, like, just intermediate... Like, she's a... Oh, crap. 2 Titans resolves. They don't have... They do have a golden Ari, though. That's a little frightening. That's a little frightening. Like, the 2 silver backline and then the gold backline followed by 2 Titan resolve, it's like, yeah, you got a scary front line. It just matters of, like, which front line is built more different, and it looks like it was yours. Oh my god, look at that. Look at how close that was. This is a great game to play while you're, like, doing something else on the other monitor. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. You can't stop me. You can give me dog garbage that doesn't matter. But, like, I kind of want to sell the Annie. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I would like an Invoker, because that's 5 mana to all allies every 3 seconds. That's not bad, right? Like... That's bonus mana. That's better than nothing. The problem is like, are we going to get anything better by that time? So I think we're just going to go ahead and sell Annie and get some EXP instead. I think we're probably going to win this one, because they only have, like, 2 frontliners with items. And so I think once Kale and Sivir get online, it's just kind of Jover. Now, this is going to be very important, because I think we just need to make our front line stronger. Like, I think Kale and Sivir are at a point where they can win us the game if they just survive long enough. So what we want to do is we want to look for a defensive item. Hello, Amumu. Or a Galio, which is not here. I think I want to go for the Aphelios for the chain vest. But I don't think we're going to have an opportunity, because, like, that chain vest is pretty valuable. But this is... that's what I want. I want the chain vest. It also denies somebody else a free Aphelios, because I know there's a few people trying to run Aphelios right now. So that's a good thing. I think we have a... Oh, by the way, as well, just for the context, you watched this far in the video, you're probably wondering what the win state is. 4 or higher is a win. This is a 2-star Aphelios? Get him out of here. What would I want to build? I mean, I would want to build this into a Titan's Resolve or a Bramble Vest. And if I build it into a Bramble Vest, I want Garen or Diana to have it. If I build it into a Titan's Resolve, I want Riven to have it. So I think, because I want our front line to live longer, I'm probably just going to give it to Diana. Because she has a heal. Garen does not have a heal. He gets a shield, though. So you know what? That's fair. They got a Wukong? Full build? Oh my god. Alright, so we're getting cleaned here. Like, we're getting taken to the... Like, we're getting washed here. That's insane. A full build Wukong with a Manazane, and a blue buff? That's crazy. I don't think we'll be able to beat Potatoes. That's pretty frightening. Like, I think this guy just wins. And a golden Nico with 2 items? It's not happening.
Deny me no longer.
Me when I'm denying you no longer. Real, real, real. We still have plenty of game left to play. But yeah, if we get 4th place or higher, that's considered a win. And if you get 5th place or lower, that's considered a loss. If we get 5th place or lower, I'm going back down to Silver 3. I've been hovering between Silver 2 and Silver 3 for 80 years because I've been trying to make Kasai work. And I'm doing this weird... And I'm probably not going to win this because I'm doing this weird Dragon Lord Sage thing. Which is not very good. Because for Janna to be good, you need to invest in her. But Janna's pretty broken, though. But I don't think we're going to get another Gunso's Rage Blade. But I mean, hey! The game might randomly give me a Gunso's Rage Blade, and if it does, who knows? I actually think we should swap Zyra and Janna, because I think it's way better for Janna to have the attack speed. Look at the goddamn lineup of Rek'Sais and Jaxes back there. That's frightening. Yeah, let's do it like this, I think.
This is necessary.
Me when it's necessary? That's crazy. Now, as you can see, like, we've never seen Zoe's, we've never seen Sivir's. It's basically just because, like, other people are building the characters. So, like, it's like a pool of champions that we all share. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And so, like, if a bunch of people are building one thing, you're, like, rarely gonna see it. Why to F is the Bard with Hullbreaker? I should probably disable chat when I'm recording. That's, like, a smart idea. Oh, shit.
I am that good.
Okay, I'm not too invested in our Zyra population here.
This is necessary.
Sunfire Cape actually sounds kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna give you Crown's Guard, never mind. And then, I guess sell the Zoe.
This world needs hope.
And... I mean, I guess I'll just put you there. But, we kind of had a bad turn, I'll admit. I mean, there's a recurve bow. We kind of like that. We do need a Gunso's Rage Blade for Irelia when we eventually see her. I'm also not... Oh, hey, they have a Gunso's Rage Blade Irelia. Look at that. So that's why they won. Also a dual Gunso's Rage Blade Tristana with an Infinity Edge, which is crit item. That's kind of crazy. But, like, Irelia with a Gunso's Rage Blade is so crazy. Because she just does, like... She will just kill you. She'll just beat you to death. There's not really any... Like, you can't really get around that. I think we're re-rolling for, like, 80 years here.
Take that one.
It's a 3% chance to get a, whatchamacallit. Oh, hey! Look at that. We got a Galio, finally. We're on the board. Go ahead and give him an item. And then... I feel like maybe we should start, like, spreading out the units. Because we, like, right now, we just kind of, like, focused on protecting our left flank. But if we kind of, like, spread them out, I think that might be a little bit better. For cases like this, where the Kindred is going to jump around... I think? I'm not entirely sure. But, like, this is just unfortunate. The Titan Resolve Yasuo being the receptacle of all of my attack speed. So he's gonna die, but, like, you know, at what cost? This is not my shit. They just haven't picked up their stuff yet. So true, bestie.
I'm Zoe. What's your name?
What is your name? My name is Zoe. I don't really care about Zyra. I don't really want to build Janna up either. We'll take that, I guess. Sure.
I go where the trouble is.
We almost have a Gul'dan Sivir, which is really important. But we're gonna kind of need Norelia soon. We're gonna actually, maybe we should start leveling up. Because we could get Norelia at the carousel. And if we get Norelia at the carousel... Oh, God. It's the sniper squad again. 4 snipers in the back, and they've got a golden Shen that regenerates health. That's terrifying. I think this is a pretty confident loss. I don't have any sort of way to kill, like, big guy. And then this Caitlyn just annihilates me. I want to run this build. Just have, like, a golden Shen being backed up by snipers. That shit rules. That's the shit I was doing when the set first came out. Because I remember I was doing, like, the last set that was, like, the musical one. And then I logged onto the game the next day. Alright, let's lock in. So, there's nothing... Okay. I want to get the Death Blade? Never mind. Let's go ahead and get the Gargoyle's Stone Plate, just because it's like a tanky item. The Seraph's Embrace? Archangel's Staff. That would go kind of hard, but I'm not really worried about it. I think we're going to get in the top 4 pretty easily, but Potatoes is, like, terrifying, and the Dragon guy is terrifying.
Take that what's ours.
But we have some good aspects going for us. That is not the legendary that we wanted. That does not pass the vibe check. Where is Kha'Zix giving me, like, faster leveling up? Where is that guy? I needed him. That would have gone so hard for this. But I think, like, if we go up against Urena or Ankh, I think we're gonna win, but like, I mean, I'm just gonna die. The only saving grace is that she doesn't have a Rage Blade, but like she's got a Death Blade, Omni Vamp, and an Infinity Edge. Like that's terrifying. Like that's just like you kind of just lose, right? Like maybe my front line is strong enough. I don't know how Sivir lived through the gauntlet. I don't know how Sivir lived through the gauntlet, bro. Sister, I don't know. So I think we're in like the stock up and save kind of. Okay, so here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do, okay? We need to get to level 9, and we need to get an Irelia. And we need to give her a Gunso's Rage Blade. And if we do that, we win. It doesn't matter who we fight here. If we lose, we're not getting knocked out. We have at least 2 more rounds in us. We have 2 more rounds in us, assuming we lose this round. We're probably going to lose this round, because that team is terrifying. They're even Altruist linked as well. So look at this. The Wukong is just going to run rampant here. My poor front line, they're evaporated in an instant. Now, Wukong is not very strong, but, or like, very tanky, but he has the Omni Vamp for days. Oh my god. Yeah, no, the blue buff Manazane with Omni Vamp is just insane. So, yeah, Mr. Potatoes, Mrs. Potatoes, non-binary potatoes, I bow. That's a pretty terrifying Wukong. But we have an out here, okay? We do. All we need to do is get an Irelia. That's it. Get an Irelia. Get an Irelia. Buffer attack speed with a level 3 Sivir, with a 3-star Sivir, and we win. We get a golden Kale. We'll be good. Hopefully. TM. Copium. Blasting Wand would go really hard. Or just like a full item, you know, that'd also work.
Violence to end violence.
I mean, both of these are really good. I think we're probably gonna do Titan's Resolve. But we need to go ahead and level up here, and now we're rolling. This is it. We're going for Irelia. It's look who it is. We found her. Every 8 seconds, revive the strongest ally. I'm gonna go with the Tome of Swiftness. Probably should have given that to you, by the way. A little late with that. We might die. We might lose. Or we might just win. I almost wanted to take the revive one. I think that might have been the best play. But we lived another day. We did spend all of our money for it, but we lived another day. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if it's better, because, like, you're supposed to buff Irelia with Kale's attack speed, and then have Sivir sitting nearby. So that she gets the buff from Sivir, but she's not, like, strong yet, right? Alright, this is it. You gotta kill Wukong. You gotta kill Wukong. I don't think they're killing Wukong, gamers. I think they're shooting something else, and that's a big mistake. I mean, we got 3rd place at least, so that's kind of cool. That sucks that it's Irelia versus Irelia. But we got 3rd place. I can't complain about that. That's an LP increase. Oh, if only our Irelia was strong. Maybe I should have given her the Hextech Blade, or maybe I should have gone with Revival. Who knows? You can't see it, but I got 23 LP, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're gonna do Teamfight Tactics again. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. We needed a little variety to be injected. And, yeah, Wukong Wukong goes absolutely brazy. I had no idea he was that strong. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.